Well, good afternoon. I want to encourage and challenge you to read 1 Corinthians chapter 4 before we gather on Sunday mornings. We finish that chapter and talk about cures for division in the church. We've been looking at the gospel over the last several weeks and how the gospel really is the answer to so many of our problems that come about in the church, and really the answer to our greatest problems as individuals and as a church. And so we're going to talk about cures for division this coming Sunday, and I'm going to share a couple ways that we can be those cures to division, or we can facilitate not experiencing division, but rather seeing healing in that division, and instead having true unity in the gospel. And so I'm going to challenge you to seek to be that cure rather than the cause, because really, when it comes down to it, we're going to be one or the other, right? We're going to be a cure for division, or we're going to cause division. We can't just float in the middle and be nothing. And so I want to challenge you to think through that as we think about what does it mean to be a member of a church and walking together in Christ, in humility, in faith, for the sake of the gospel, for the sake of honoring the Lord, and for the sake of building up His church. And so I want to invite you to join us Sunday morning at 9 o'clock for our prayer gathering, 9:30 for our family groups, that hour of Sunday school, and then of course at 10:40 for our worship celebration. And then of course we have some things going on in the afternoon and evening too, for kids, for youth. We have something here at the church for those who are going to be participating in the children's program. Then we have a thing at the Fulton High School for FCA for youth, and then also Sunday evening at 6:30 we have our regular troop meeting for Trail Life. And so we have a lot of things going on Sunday, but I especially hope to see you Sunday morning. Hope you'll spread the word and read 1 Corinthians 4 and think about what can you do to be a cure for division in the church. Looking forward to seeing you Sunday.